A young woman, a crashed car on a snowy road, and then nothing. She vanishes, leaving behind a haunting mystery. This isn't a movie plot. This is the real-life disappearance of Maura Murray. On a freezing February night in 2004, a 21-year-old nursing student disappeared from a New Hampshire highway. No one knows what happened to her. Was it foul play, an accident, or did she simply vanish into the wilderness? The questions have only multiplied. Maura's case has become one of the most infamous disappearances of our time, spawning podcasts, documentaries, and endless online debate. For every theory, there's a contradiction. For every clue, a dead end. Her family remains trapped in limbo, desperate for answers. Route 112 in Haverhill, New Hampshire, a lonely, winding road through the White Mountains, became the stage for this enduring mystery. What happened in those crucial minutes after Maura crashed? Someone knows something. We're here to shine a light on this case, to search for the truth Maura and her family deserve. This isn't just a cold case, it's a wound that refuses to heal. Let's begin. Before the headlines, Maura Murray was a daughter, a sister, a friend. Born in Hanson, Massachusetts, she was the fourth of 5 children, a star athlete and standout student. She attended West Point, following her sister's footsteps, before transferring to UMass Amherst to study nursing. Maura was driven, compassionate, and had a bright future ahead. She balanced classes, work, and a social life, beloved by those who knew her. But there were cracks beneath the surface, a minor credit card incident, hints of stress. Was she under more pressure than anyone realized? It's vital to remember, Maura was a real person, not just a mystery. Her sudden disappearance is shocking because she was so full of potential. Understanding who Maura was is the first step to understanding what happened. The days before Maura vanished were filled with strange behavior and unanswered questions. 4 days before, she broke down in tears during a call with her sister. No one knows why. 2 days before, she crashed her father's car after a party. He wasn't angry, but the stress must have been immense. On the day she disappeared, Maura emailed professors about a family death. Except there was no death. She packed clothes, textbooks, and birth control, withdrew nearly all her money, and bought alcohol. Her internet searches pointed north, the Berkshires, Burlington, Vermont. She left campus in her black Saturn, no note, no goodbye. Was she running from something or toward something? Her actions paint a picture of turmoil and planning. No one knows her true destination, just a series of baffling choices. And then, she was gone. Maura's last known moments unfolded on a dark curve of Route 112. At 7:27 p.m., a resident heard a crash Maura's Saturn in a snowbank facing the wrong way. The resident called 911, seeing a figure moving around the car. School bus driver Butch Atwood stopped, spoke to Maura. She declined help, claiming she'd called AAA, though there's no record of that call. Atwood drove home and called police at 7:43 p.m. Between the crash and police arrival, there's a critical 7-minute window where Maura was alone. Did someone pick her up? Did she flee into the woods? When police arrived, the car was locked. Maura was gone. Her belongings, backpack, textbooks, alcohol, were left behind. Wallet and phone missing. A rag stuffed in the tailpipe, a red stain on the car, clues that only deepened the mystery. Maura vanished into the night, leaving only questions. The search for Maura began slowly. At first, police thought she'd fled to avoid a DUI. Her father wasn't notified until the next day. He knew something was wrong and pushed for a full-scale search. Law enforcement, search dogs, helicopters, and volunteers scoured the area. The dogs tracked her scent for 100 yards down the road. Then it vanished, suggesting she got into a vehicle. The public response was massive. Flyers, news coverage, and online forums exploded. Fred Murray became a tireless advocate, criticizing police and leading his own searches. The case became a national obsession, one of the first mysteries of the social media era. Despite all efforts, nothing was found. No body, no clothing, no clues. The White Mountains seemed to swallow her whole. Weeks turned to years. Official searches faded, but the unofficial search never stopped. Volunteers still comb the area. Her family still fights for answers. The lack of evidence is maddening. It's as if Maura stepped out of her car and vanished from the earth. 3 main theories try to explain Maura's disappearance. First, foul play. Did a stranger pick her up in those 7 minutes? The lost scent on the road suggests she got into a car. Second, she ran away. Her odd behavior, packed bags, and cash withdrawal hint at a planned escape. Was she fleeing a secret? Third, she succumbed to the elements. Maybe she ran into the woods, got lost, and died of exposure. Each theory has evidence and contradictions. The dogs didn't track her into the woods, but no sign of abduction was found. Some believe in more fringe ideas. Another accident, a new life in Canada. The truth remains elusive. Every clue leads to another dead end. The case is a web of possibilities, each as haunting as the last, and still no answers. 2 decades later, Maura Murray is still missing. The case is cold, but not forgotten. No arrests, no suspects, no breakthroughs. Time has made the search harder. Memories fade, evidence disappears. The mystery endures because there's no conclusion. Just a crashed car and a vanished young woman. Speculation fills the void. Podcasts, documentaries, online sleuths. For Maura's family, the pain never ends. Her father, Fred, has never stopped searching. Their fight is a testament to love and hope. Keeping Maura's story alive is crucial. Someone, somewhere, knows something. Even the smallest tip could matter. Visit MauraMurrayMissing.org if you have information. We must keep asking questions, demanding answers. Until Maura is found, her story reminds us that the greatest mysteries are real and heartbreakingly unsolved.